Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm feeling much better today, so this should go well. I decided to try Neeko against Lissandra. I haven't beaten Lissandra with a Runeterra champion yet, and since Neeko was close to being 4 stars, I went ahead and upgraded her to 4 stars. So we should have an easier time. On the game start we summon a green glade lookout, so that contributes towards Neeko level up, which is good. The items I'm running are these 2-star gems to cheat out our support champion super early, so we can level up Neeko even faster. I was considering getting Death's Spoil on an epic relic slot, but I didn't have time for it, so let's forgo it for now. Hopefully we'll be able to pull through as is. I'm also playing with Neeko here just so I can kind of set up a level up or get some levels on her, so we can try her out against the Swain Adventure. I've only tried it once and it was with Aurelian Soul and I had a lot of trouble. I think the Morgana bucket is fine, right? Dark Binding is a decent card. Morgana is a dragon even, and it will cost 1 mana because of Neeko. Yep, it costs 1 mana because of Neeko. But we don't really do a lot of targeting, so let's reroll. LeBlanc, bloody business. Turn of the Rose. You know what? Let's go for LeBlanc because we can play her out right away at the same time as Neeko. Now we can splurge on a power. All of these are pretty bad. Let's reroll once. Evolution. Okay, that can give our allies a lot of stats, right? They have a decent amount of keywords on them. At worst, it's a +1/+1 on all of the things in my deck. And it's better than mana flow because we already get mana cheating with this deck. What was I saying before I got distracted with my options? I was saying that I tried the Swain Adventure with Aurelian Soul and I didn't have a good time. That was because I felt it was too slow, but maybe a faster game plan will have more success on that aggressive adventure. On that aggressive focused adventure, I mean. That will have to do. I can't buy anything else. I think I'll go for the top path and I'll try to get the all units have spell shield and all spells cost 2 less, or your spells cost 2 less, because we don't really do a lot of removing units from the board through spell usage. We mostly rely on combat to do that. Let's drop down the Neeko. I think I want the dog. I don't have a dog in hand. Sure. You can't play the top unit in his deck. Seems weird. Well, this is going to hurt a lot for the opponent, so very nice. Oh! LeBlanc leveled up right away. Actually, that's very good. The mirror images can duplicate the Neeko, and that means more board-wide buffs for us if we get lucky. I think I'll stun that. You won't mind, won't you, opponent? There we go. Just stun that a bit. Stop it from attacking. And then we'll win next turn with a open attack. Yep, that's a kill. Perfect. Unfortunately, I didn't have a crystal to upgrade the Neeko with her 6-star power. She is probably the easiest one to get the 6-star power on, because all you have to do is invest a little bit to get the green blade lookout, and then the big power is right after this one. Might for glory, 2 Triferian glory seekers for 6, that's not good. Decisive tactician is too slow, so I guess we'll have to take the might. Honored Lord. Choose a rare item for your champion. Mana deposit, shadow totem. I guess the mana deposit is good because we can go a 2-drop into Neeko into LeBlanc. Yeah, that sounds like a good early swing off the board. And we can go second 2-drop even. Right. If that's the case, then I'll just keep this entire hand. I'll go Grave Companion, Neeko, Frostcoat Cub, LeBlanc, and then we'll just win the game. Grave Companion. Oh, I miscounted the amount of mana I would have. My bad. I should have gone... what should I have gone with? Never mind, this isn't as good as I originally thought. Oops. It will be fine. It's only a 3-2 now. What's the worst thing that can happen? Okay, he wasted his summon. And in that case, I'll just go ahead and play a unit that contests both of them. No, let's play the Frostcoat Cub. It does... Oh, right, I forgot. It does contest both of them. What do I want to do here? I think I can play the Neeko, just because I'll have the Neeko in hand, and that's a safety net for any possible attacks and pulls from the opponent. It doesn't do anything. And in that case, I'll drop down the LeBlanc for free. And I'll just pass the turn. Neeko has seen a Yordle attack. And now I have a Fae. And this is a Shapeshifter. And this is a dog and a dragon. So if I drop down a bird, it should be enough to level up Neeko, if I'm not mistaken. Frostbiting. Sure. He captures the LeBlanc. I forgot about that part. This is not enough to level up Neeko. Not enough to level up Neeko, but if I stun first and get a Poro, then this should be enough, right? Like so. But I kind of want to get the LeBlanc, so I'll go ahead and do this first. And this way, we can go ahead and attack with everything. Level up Neeko. Level up the LeBlanc in the process as well. Unfortunate LeBlanc is no longer a shapeshifter because she got captured and that bit of text got removed. But it's fine. We now just win in general. We can even release whatever he captures here. Like that Neeko. Ooh, this can be pretty cool. I can drop down a Neeko and then release the Neeko from inside the Heartblood Mender. Like so. And now we get double the amount of buffs. And this is a victory. Man, our units are massive. It's weird that we're having so much success. I was expecting a little bit of a challenge. But hey, this is pretty good. Let's see. Armored Tusk Rider, Armed Acquisitioner. I guess this one is versatile, so we'll take it. Frostcoat Cub. This is the one that buffs his dog units every turn, right? Oh, this is a pretty bad hand, right? Let's keep the bloody business, toss the one hide Tritel and the LeBlanc. Come on, one Neeko and one LeBlanc, please. Perfect. Okay, so now that we know how this works, we'll drop down the spider first. Okay, that's fine. Frozen here. Let's drop down the Neeko. We'll drop her down as a cat. Bird, Yeti. Let's go for the bird. It's the cheapest option. Now let's go LeBlanc. And this one. Let's go for the silence option, I guess, because I don't think that deck has any sort of equipment and I don't need any of the other ones. Ooh, cool. Doesn't change the fact that I'm still going to attack and almost level up Neeko here. Cat, Shapeshifter, Yordle. LeBlanc is nice, but I still didn't level up Neeko. It's kind of lucky that he got Secret Hidden by Frost in the deck where the dogs get buffed. Grave Companion. I too have a Grave Companion. Let's go ahead and silence his Grave Companion. Oh, it doesn't remove stat buffs, it's just a keyword silence. My bad. I misinterpreted what that was. In that case, I'll just go ahead and trade this unit in, since we no longer need it. Next turn I can go for a bird. Is that enough to level up Neeko? With the dog and the bird, yes. Yeah, let's get down this bird. It has elusive and everything. Oh, he's taking out my only dog. Now we'll no longer be able to level up Neeko. That's a very big problem. Then what? I can go ahead and go mirror image on a LeBlanc. Try to force the opponent into unfavorable blocks, just so he doesn't take a lot of damage. Sounds fine. He doesn't really do it though. I guess we'll drop down the Armed Acquisitioner and get another silence for the inevitable very large overwhelmer that the opponent's going to get in the form of another Rhyme Fang pack. Explorer's Blunder on that thing. And I no longer can play anything else, so I'll pass. Well, at the very least I can jump block some of his units. Do it like so. This is 34, 25, I mean. Do I block something with LeBlanc or the Silverwing Diver? This is a Neeko in my hand, so I guess I'll trade the Neeko I have on board, just so I take less damage. Yep. It's very sad, but I have to do it. Let's drop down the Neeko. Reptile. I haven't attacked with a reptile or a dog. Sure, let's go for the reptile. And let's drop down the bird or another bird. Concerted strike. Yeah, I need the removal. All of his units are growing way too big. Let's go ahead and go for a LeBlanc, I think. The second LeBlanc will have to put in a lot of work here. I hope he blocks this. I'll hold back the rabbit. I don't think I need to attack with it. I'll use it as a blocker for next turn. That's a board wide buff. Flash freeze, okay, that's good. Doesn't save any of his units. I can go ahead and remove one of the overwhelmers, like so. He has two cards in hand. Okay, a Grave Companion's frightening because it gives him extra card draw, but if he can't draw cards, it shouldn't matter. Okay, let's block here, and then we'll concerted strike this large unit. Next turn I just have to mirror image the Neeko, and theoretically that's enough to kill the opponent. I'll even one-hide Trytail. Messenger. I even have an answer in case he Frostbite Neeko. Frostbites Neeko. D2 mites. Okay, he doesn't Frostbite Neeko now. But will he do it later? Maybe. Let's drop down the Frostcoat Mother. I'm taking a lot of damage from the puff caps. Okay. Fortunately, he didn't have Overwhelm. And this is more than enough to kill the opponent. Yep. We took a lot of damage, but we pulled through. And now we'll have access to a power from the ethereal remitter. But there's still a probability that we'll fail. I should have checked what power the Lissandra had. He'll tilt to an enemy and rally. I guess that for 2 mana is fine. Lissandra has Secret Hidden by Frost. Okay, that's alright. Then if all things grow cold, scary. And the Nivea is not even a consideration. Gold chest and a spell chest, Emperor's Guard and Ethereal Remitter. Well, I don't know what Emperor's Guard is, but let's see. Choose a card from the Emperor's deck with a random item, add 4 copies of it to your deck. Summon an exact copy of an ally, it's ephemeral, draw 1. Eternal Gladiator or Emperor's Prosperity. Emperor's Prosperity is too much card draw, Eternal Gladiator is too slow. So I guess Shimmering Mirage is the correct choice. Or I could just leave. Leaving is an option. I'll leave. I don't need to add any cards to my deck. All cards cost 2 less. Would that screw me against Lissandra? I think it would. So let's reroll once. The Bakaitic Terrant, all units have Fearsome, all units have Vulnerable. Round start, summon a Caustic Cask. No, all of these are bad. Kind of unfortunate that we didn't get anything off of the Ethereal Remitter. And these are all pretty bad powers. Mystic Meditation. We don't really have a lot of spells. Gearing up summons to pretty much useless units. And Enfeebling Strike. We don't really benefit from. I guess Mystic Meditation, just because it might be relevant once or twice, which is more than any of the other powers. Okay, let's toss the LeBlanc and keep everything else. We have to go ahead and attack only when we are sure that Neeko will level up. I think. Otherwise we'll be killing our units for nothing. Icewell Archer. The opponent has at last the Awakened, so we're on a clock. Threshold of the Grey. That's fine. I have a dog, I have a spider, so I guess bird is the word. And let's go for a shapeshifter and a dog that's also a dragon. And I'll drop down the armed acquisitioner. Let's go for the healing. Now here I have a Yordle, Spider. I might as well just do this, see what happens. Okay, it's a level up. So let's go ahead and remove the curse and attack.
Neeko is here.
LeBlanc should level up here as well.
Strong Neeko coming through.
Ooh, the opponent's taking it. Just like that.
I whisper truth into lies.
Okay, so
You will all
we're in a great position. I'll even drop the Thorn of the Rose,
make this a night for
so we reduce the cost of the Guile. Hopefully stun something big this turn. Okay, he's not going to summon something big. He's setting up for it, however. He can summon a 7 cost unit. Okay, that's a 7 cost unit. Next turn he can go for a... not 7. 7 plus 3, 10. He can drop down a She Who Wanders. Potentially. So I have to go ahead and do that. Just in case. He could kill the Frostcoat Cub and the Tuft Web Spinner. But I don't think it will matter.
seeing double.
Now we'll go for a double Neeko and double buff the units in my board. Ooh. He's double nerfing the units on my board.
Follow my lead.
So in that case, I'll just go for the attack, heal myself up, and let's hope for the best. I missed a point of damage by attacking with this Neeko first, but I don't suppose that will be relevant.
Nothing personal.
Let's make sure that Ron dies. He's at 5 health. He's so close to death. But he can go ahead and screw me so hard with just one unit. Forgotten artifacts. Form up. Prismatic barrier. I guess the prismatic barrier is a nice safety option. I have nothing that dies to the She Who Wanders, so I'm safe on that front. Obliterating. Okay, I'll let that resolve any day. I can still block an attack from the round.
What do you see?
And then Valhyr's Prophet. Interesting.
Neeko was Neeko the whole time.
Well, let's use Shape Splitter. Because I don't really want to use the mirror image.
Are you
Or I don't feel like it. And let's attack with everything. He has no blocks. Oh, it doesn't matter, opponent, you're just dead. All of my units currently have +5/+5 just off of Neeko buffs. There was no way he was going to win. From that point onward, all of my units would be threats, so even if he cleared my board, I would be dropping down a huge threat after another. Okay, so let's see. For Glory. Or Noxian Tailstones. I guess the Tailstones are versatile. And time for the Mind Meld. Do I cut the Might? Yeah. And Grave Companion. I kind of like all of these cards. I feel like they all have a place in the deck. The Grave Companion is by far the worst, however. I'll go ahead and leave. One cut card is enough. Frost Gathers on Scar Mother Vrina. Definitely frightening. I might just let the opponent hit me with an attack, and then I'll go ahead and vomit my entire hand onto the board and try to win on the second turn of the game.
I learned my scars.
It's a very big unscarred river. Guess I'll make it 0 attack instead of whatever he currently has. The opponent's going to pass, but I want to play the Neeko. I'll play the Neeko. Dog. Or hawk. Or the bird. Let's go for the bird. I don't think I can save the Yordle, unfortunately, even though I really needed to level up the Neeko. I guess we'll just have to do it next turn with the bird and the reptile. No, I can only play one of those. Let's see what I get of the Noxian Tailstones. Whirling Death, just in case. No, I don't have 0 cost units in this region. Never mind. This region combination sucks. Well, in that case, I'll go ahead and attack like so. I'll even attack with the Neeko. I can use the Whirling Death. Okay, this forces me into a bad situation. I can go ahead and protect the Lissandra like so, or the LeBlanc like so, but I end up losing the Tuft Web Spinner. I guess I just have to live in that world. But I do believe the LeBlanc levels up here.
I whisper truth into lies.
Next turn I can always just go for bloody business. Its cost is being reduced by the thing, or power. Ooh, Tarkas is scary. I'll drop down the Crested Lionhawk? No. What do I have attack with? Where's the ship? There's Spider. I guess I'll drop down the Crested Lionhawk because I no longer need it to attack. This is perfect. This is a bloody business target. So now I take no damage here. And I make it so the opponent's unit takes a bit of damage. Let's drop down the Frostcoat Cub. And then next turn I'll play the Reptile. And then I'll level up Neeko. I can even stun one of the opponent's units. I don't think it's even necessary to stun. I'll go ahead and duplicate the LeBlanc. I could duplicate the Glacial Saurian, but I don't think I need the extra card draw. I'd rather have the more attack on board. And then after this turn I'll just duplicate Neeko every time. And buff up my units to the point where they just one-shot the opponents. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and drop down the Thorn of the Rose even, just so I can stun something the opponent plays. Okay, that's getting stunned.
Sit tight and shut up.
Anything else? Scar Grounds. I guess I'll drop down the Grave Companion, just so I have a unit on board. And now let's go for the Neeko. Getting Mirror Image. And we'll attack with everything. And he dies. Look at all of these massive units. Game? Okay, there we go. A little bit of lag. Okay, we've managed to complete the daily quest at least. So I'm already happy with my performance. Everything from now on is just a bonus. Beating Lissandra. No, let's go for the Eternal. And if it's too scary, Excavators charge on a card that's already in my decks. Great. Ooh, that's tempting. Neeko with Quick Strike Blade. No, I don't think I can take it. Everything else is just too risky. I guess the Grave Companion with Hunter's Machete is fine. Alright, time to take on Trundle. Let's see if we get screwed by the All Things Grow Cold or not. I'll keep this hand, right? Maybe toss the Thorn of the Rose because I was Shapeshifter in the form of LeBlanc, and I immediately get another one. Okay, perfect draw, like every time this run. That's ideal. The fact that we kept getting perfect draws every time. Let's go ahead and drop down the Tuft Web Spinner. We can go ahead and very easily drop down our entire hand here. Let's go for a silence on the unit's keywords. I'm perfectly willing to trade Yarn the Acquisitioner just because it shares keywords with or a type with LeBlanc. They're both shapeshifters. Oh, this is very unlucky. I guess the buff cap up. We got Spiders and Dogs, which were unit types we already had.
I hate having to put my face on.
Actually, we'll be able to level up the Neeko next turn if we do this. It might be wasteful to use the stun right now, but I want to go for an open attack first, and then shampoo, and then attack again. There we go. If he trades if one of the units, it's fine. All that matters is that we get 2 attacks with Neeko. And in fact, if he does trade, it's actually good for me because I can use the mirror image from the LeBlanc to duplicate the Neeko.
The black rose blooms once more.
Okay, that's a Trundle. It doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and copy the Neeko.
A perfect puppet.
And then we'll shampoo to get more and the rally effect. Then I'll attack with everything. And the opponent dies here, hopefully.
Neeko is here. Or is she?
He dies. And I would attack afterwards because he decided to block the tough web spinner. And I would get a mirror image off of it again. Man, that's a nuts turn we just did there. Hopefully we can replicate the same thing against Lissandra. We might. If she doesn't. Actually, the cost increase might screw us. Never mind. I completely forgot about that part. Do I want the healing or the cut a card? I guess we can cut the Thorn of the Rose, perhaps. Yeah, if I were to cut a card, that would definitely be it. But I think the 8th health matters a bit more. We have 36 cards, it's relatively high. We could have gone more all in terms of cutting cards from our deck in the... what's it called? The encounter, Mind Meld. But we didn't. I thought I didn't want to compromise our run by getting too low just to cut cards. Let's see. We're obviously drawing everything here. Dark Lord Inquisitor. Right away. I can drop down. I have to drop down the Neeko actually, because otherwise I can't play any of the cards that I want. Let's go for it. Neeko, and we'll make her a spider. Let's make that thing very scary. Or less scary. Okay, you won't attack. Perfect.
The best lies are beautiful.
I think I can wait for the next turn to attack. I'll use the Power Rift Blood Business just to take out that unit. This way I can go ahead and play other cards this turn. Let's go ahead and go for the Crested Lion Hawk, for the bird. Tempting Prospect. I am kind of low in cards that benefit the Neeko level up, so let's go for it. Okay. Succumb to cold. He will get a Frostguard Thrall here. I can stun it. And then go for an attack. Hopefully this works out in my favor. Okay. Good. Does this level up Neeko? No, but it does level up LeBlanc. Sure. I'll attack like so. 3 Sisters. But he can play... Okay, he can't play the card he gets from it. Then why did he play the 3 Sisters even?
I am everyone.
What a weird decision from the opponent. So we're missing one single type. I guess I'll fish for it with tempting prospect. Okay, cat is the type we're missing, so cat it is. Next turn, or the turn after this one, we'll level up the Neeko.
Ages pass, yet I remain.
I can actually use the Noxian Tailstones to remove
Ages pass.
the Lissandra here if she attacks, right? I have an 8. Lissandra has less than 8 health. So let's go ahead and pass here. Ooh, that's not good. Let's block like so. And then we'll go ahead and do this. Just so I can kill the Lissandra. 3 health LeBlanc, 3 health Neeko. I'll have to drop down the one hide right tail after this turn. Overwhelm might be relevant, but not in the foreseeable future. If I could get a shampoo next turn, that would be ideal. So I could level up Neeko and then attack a bunch of times. The tough web spinners can do that job actually. And of course, very nice. Actually, I can drop down the Neeko. The unfortunate part is all of the crossguard trolls and the buffs he'll get on them. I can play this as a Neeko right away. Let's go ahead and copy the Neeko. Ooh, that restores mana as well. Perfect. In that case, please block my tough web spinner opponent. Yeah, let's go for this. Hopefully this is enough to win. Of course we won't win this turn, but the buffs are nice. Okay, he is blocking with the tough web spinner. He has some injured crossguard trolls, but I think I'll just die because they have double attack. The opponent got kind of lucky in that regard. I can stun one of them, reduce the damage on this one. I can kill one. Let's reduce the damage on this one. Hopefully we scare the opponent into not attacking. I have very tough web spinner. It's probably going to come out as a tough web spinner. Let's go here. Go here. Not enough. Not nearly enough to survive. I should have probably checked to see if I could survive by blocking Neeko, but an extra 9 health doesn't seem like something that would save me here. The opponent getting the double attack was definitely what screwed me there. All of a sudden he doubled the amount of damage he could output and made it so a lot of his attacks weren't that threatening from his standpoint, but were very threatening to me. Nope. All of these are terrible. Can I have something better, please? I don't know if this is better. Let's see. Neeko, LeBlanc. So far so good. Wall up. A Frostguard Troll. Well, I can go 1 into 2 Let's go for a Fae, because I don't have a Fae. And this will be my 3.
The best lies are beautiful.
Let's block with Neeko here. Minimize the amount of damage I take. Fae, Shapeshifter, Spider, Yordle. I need 2 units.
I will remind the world of true power. Embrace the combat.
So, Grave Companion, Wallop is enough. And he has Ice Shard. Of course. Just so he screws me further.
Stinging cold.
I didn't really need that Neeko or anything, opponent. Hey, maybe I can do something with the LeBlanc. We remove 1 Frost Cartel this way. But that's about it. I can disable a unit's keywords. And then what? He's going to clear my entire board with a Ice Shard. I'm going to be sad. Or he just has Buried in Ice. That's always an option. And he gets double attack on his units again. Because of course he does. I'll trade here. I can minimize the damage by doing this. I'll do that instead. Oh boy. How do I salvage this? Save me, Crested Lionhawk. If an ally is a different subtype than me. Okay, I completely forgot. I needed a different ally. Save me, Glacial Saurian. LeBlanc, Armed Acquisitioner, Grave Companion, Tuft Web Spinner. I just die here, I can't attack. And once I go ahead and block, he's just going to deal a bunch of damage to me anyway. Maybe he gets dissuaded from attacking because of the Tuft Web Spinner. Hopefully, maybe. Please don't attack, opponent. Okay. Not good. Let's go ahead and block here. Block here, block here. I'll go ahead and try to kill this thing. Okay, we just lose. I don't want to waste time trying to figure out ways to survive. I know the opponent just has more than enough to kill me.
Feel the power of true ice.
We got unlucky on our first try. The fact that the opponent got the Buried in Ice and it gave the opponent's Crossguard Trolls that massive item, which was the double attack, meant that we just died on the following turn. At the end of the day, this was just too slow. I guess we needed to go even faster than this somehow, even though I don't think we could have. Oh, whatever. It was still a nice attempt. I bet we got a lot of XP off of this. Yeah, that's a lot of XP. We're up to level 28 on Neeko. Maybe I just have to get lucky and get the power for the Neeko. That might help. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.